This is my baby bin where I put all my cocoons in starting December 15th. I'm going to give it a fluff. I'm going to see what the status is of all my worms. As you can tell, I got quite a bit of worms in here, and they're getting quite large, some of them. I also have some more of the baby type worms in here. I've kept adding cocoons in here, so I don't even know how many I have. I put about an extra 50 to 100 cocoons in here probably every couple of days, so I am going to have quite a bit of worms in here. And even though this is far from done, you can see some nice vermicompost starting to form in this bin. I'm going to try to farm them out. I'm going to try to get some of my worms to go to one area so I can put the worms that are getting more mature into my working bin over here. So I'm going to try to lure them out in one corner of my bin. And I'm going to do so by first removing a lot of these cocoons out of this corner, if I can. And I've got some chicken feed here. I've got an old piece, butt end of a banana. And then I got some dog biscuit and some of my corn sprouts. Unfortunately, the rats got into my corn growing bucket and ruined all my sprouting corn. So I'm going to put this in here. I'm going to give it about 2 weeks, and we'll see how many worms migrate over to this corner, and hopefully I'll be able to pick up a great handful and put them inside my working bin over here. Keep watching. The results will be at the end of this video. I'm going to give it a good week or two and see how many worms I can farm out of here. It is less than a week later of me trying to farm out some worms into one corner of my baby bin. Let me go ahead and remove the top covers over here and put these aside. I put some cardboard over here so I know what corner that I put the chicken feed and a little bit of my greens and that little dog biscuit left over in a banana stump. So let's go ahead and see what we have, how many worms migrated over to this place, and that's quite a few. I do want to take some worms out of here and put them in my working bin. So I am going to remove quite a bit of these, and they're starting to look quite healthy. And oh my, look at this. So worms are not supposed to be sexually mature for about 4 months of age. And if you've watched my previous videos, you have seen that I started collecting cocoons on December 15-ish, and I've been adding more and more to them as I go. So it is now February 22nd. So that is, let's see, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 weeks. So not quite 2.5 months. And these are already, you know, doing the dirty, creating cocoons. So this is a very good sign. So it also proves that worms can reach sexual maturity way before 4 months of age, if the conditions are right. That actually leads me to the next question. If feeding them chicken manure will mature them faster. I don't know. I mean, chicken feed, because I gave them some chicken feed in here and some banana stump, and they've definitely migrated over to the spot and also started sexy time. So that's good to know. Maybe I'll add some chicken feed to my working bin over here and see what happens. Increase my cocoon production. I feel the next experiment coming up. All right, so that's about enough worms that I've collected out of here. And if you look at this substrate, this bedding, it's far from done, but all this crumble, all this black kind of crumbly stuff, that is all beautiful vermicompost. And if it wasn't that this bucket is my baby bucket and has tons of cocoons in here that I do not want to damage, I would give this a nice sift and be left with quite a bit of nice, beautiful vermicompost. But like I said, this is my baby box. I don't want to damage all my cocoons that are still in here, the cocoons that I keep adding, and all the baby worms. But I will farm out some more of the bigger ones and put them in my working bin. I just gave my working bin a good sift, and I got about a cubic foot of beautiful, beautiful black gold. This is pure vermicompost or worm poop. And I got this out of a bin that looks like this. Of course, this material is not all the way finished yet. I do realize that. But in case you wonder when your bin is ready to sift and harvest out of, it really depends. If you need some vermicompost, because it is potting season, growing season, and you got lots of seeds that you are wanting to plant, go ahead and give it a sift. You'll get some vermicompost. Like I said, I got about a cubic foot out of that, out of a bin that's obviously not fully composted at all. I'm about to set free the worms that I got out of my baby bin. They're not quite so baby anymore. I got quite a heaping pile of them really here. Let me get them in focus. They are nice and juicy, and they are from cocoons that I collected anywhere from December 15th up to, I mean, I keep adding cocoons to my baby bin, so here they go in my working bin. And this is quite satisfying to see all these beautiful healthy worms make their way down into my working bin. Since I gave my big working bin a quick sift, I collected quite a bit of cocoons. I could not collect them all. I was running out of steam and desire to collect them all, really. So I am going to add all of these to my baby worm bin. And I will add some water to them. Keep them a little more moist than the other bin. And go ahead and cover it up and let these hatch, and then I can show the next video how I try to farm them out again, lure them in the corner so I can transfer them to my working bin. Till next video, enjoy.